Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So we've seen a strong reaction to the support area here. Got two, we have, take this one out. We highlighted this in the previous video. It didn't even need that support area, so it just continued to escalate further. What is not so good about this structure, and the same with Bitcoin as well, is that it didn't really get a deep setback. So I do have a possible 5-wave move up that I can count here, but it's not entirely clear. Not terribly clear, but yeah, it could have bottomed. I mean, it moved out of the support area as always. You know, if anybody has had any spot buys or long trades set in this area, you can now move up your stop loss. That's typically how it works. And at the moment, I cannot rule out this is just an ABC and we will come down again. But that's the point of these support zones, that you typically see some kind of a reaction to them. If you then really work yourself out of it, or you work your way out of it, then you can adjust the stop loss and move it to break even. So anybody who entered in this area should be in profit, and all you need to do now is to reduce risk and watch it. Ideally it now pushes higher. So I could try to give you a sub wave count. I mean, we have a possible 5-wave move, but I would need to go into the 15-minute chart. It's not a great one though. It isn't, and it would be a very, very shallow wave 2, which could be very bullish, or it could indicate that we didn't really get a proper 5-wave move. Yeah, so that's the problem when you don't get a proper correction, a proper deep correction. So 5 waves up possible, yeah, and then a possible A wave, B wave, C wave here. So we have a possible wave 1 to the upside out of the lows, wave 2 to the downside. We could now be in the third wave. Then a 4 and a 5. Let me adjust the wave structure. Yeah, and then this could have been a 1-2 setup here again. This now the wave 3 of 3, and we should still push a little higher. But bear in mind, this 1-2 is not super reliable. Same story for Bitcoin. But it doesn't really matter if you entered in this area. You can just manage your risk and watch. Next resistance, I would say we talk about 1655. That's a pretty important one. It is an important one. Target for the third wave to the upside would actually be 1673. This one. Then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5. Not really sure if we get with this third wave really to that level. It seems quite far away. The only reason why it would be that high is because the wave 2 setback was so shallow. But then again, I'm not too happy with this one because it's not deep. Ideally, you would have seen a deeper one. But it is a proper correction. I mean, it came down an A wave here, yeah, moved up in a B wave, basically a running flat pattern. No, an expanded flat. This would be, yeah, not great though, this pattern, and unusual for a wave 2 to have a shallow correction. But let's see. For now, we can focus on higher. That was the turnaround point. It turned around, and now we just need to watch and see if it's actually valid. The thing is that a lot of the altcoins were still due to go into their support areas. However, I did emphasize for a lot of these altcoins, it can take a little while to get there, yeah, time-wise. What I cannot rule out is that you get a little bit of up and down across the market until we finally get into these support areas. So first of all, we need to see, do Bitcoin, Ethereum now continue to push higher? I mean, what it needs to do now is to break above 1655. That would give additional evidence. But yeah, so far we have a possible 1-2 setup and need to see if these 5 waves get filled. Then that would only be probably the first wave of that larger third wave. So there is a long way to go anyway with its up and downs, and this is typical Sunday volatility that we see. So maybe don't take it too seriously, but certainly a good first signal. And anybody who entered in the reversal areas across the market, because we had a few good setups, you can just manage risk now. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.